Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy from Cindy's Creative Cards, and I am here tonight to show you a bit of stamping and crafting. Um, this actually was one of the hardest lives I've ever had to prepare for because I like to show you products that you can use and that you can get, but everything if the stamp set was available, the dies were not available. If the dies were available, the stamp set was not available. So it's going to be sort of a different live tonight, but I think it will be helpful to you. So I want to start off and saying that we're going to be making holiday tags, and they are quick, they're easy, and just perfect for using on your gifts to put under your tree. Now you can make them in all different ways, and I'm going to show you some options for doing that. I do want to mention before we get started, though, that on the 15th, Stampin' Up! Will have a free shipping day. This is one day only. It ends at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time. It's for any orders of $75 and over. You get free shipping. This is before shipping and handling, however. This is a wonderful deal. It's time to stock up when you can get free shipping. The other thing that I wanted to remind you of is that this is still the last chance period where you get items that are retiring out of the mini and annual catalog. I think it's the mini catalog. You will find, like I said, that they're going fast. And it's really strange to me how one part of a set will go and the other does not. But or one is available and one is not. But keeping that in mind, when I start showing you these holiday tags, because I'm going to show you some options when you run into that problem. Make sure that you check your retiring list, to see what's available in the last chance section. Check your clearance items, and then stack all of this and get free shipping. And you can get a whale of a deal. Okay, so we're going to start out. I'm going to show you some tags that I've made and the stamp sets and dies that I use to make them, and tell you what you can do if you can't find these either or. Okay, so here are some tags that I have made. Let me lower this. Okay, here are some tags that I have made using the Celebration tag dies. And these dies are now no longer available. However, the stamp set that it comes with, or is his mate, Celebrate with Tags, is available. So I wanted to show you. This is the die right here that I use to create these. And what you can do for this, if you do not have these dies, is that you can take a piece of paper that is the length that you choose. You can fold it over. You can trim on either corner, like this is. Mine's a little bit more angled than this. Mine's a little bit longer. You punch your hole. And down at the bottom, what I did to get this scalloped edge, I used the scalloped contour dies. I used this, placed it at the bottom of my paper, and then I die cut it. And this is what it came out as. Now it goes up above the top here. So this was left so I could fold it and open it. Now the to and from comes from many of the stamp set. I think this one was a retired stamp set. I think it went with this snowman, which is a retired set, Spirited Snowman, I think, that I was playing with that day. And you can see how if I had cut this straight across, as I did on this one, they're basically the same thing. It's just that this one's a little bit longer and the angles are a little bit different. So there you go. There's those snow ones. Now, I also used this die to create this one. And these mittens, they're not attached, which they can be taken off to be used for something else if the person who receives your gift wishes to. This is the Celebrate with Tags stamp set right here. And I cut it out with the Celebration dies. But if you don't have these dies, you can fussy cut this. And you just lay it up against it and punch your hole. And then you tie your thread through it. Now, what I did is I used about an 8-inch piece of twine. And this twine does come, is a Stampin' Up! Twine. It comes in a pack. This is a pack that I got this past year, Baker's Twine Essentials pack. So I think it comes also now in the Playful Pets twine pack with black, and it's on the last chance list. So I know it's available right now. I don't know how long. So here is that tag, and I had not put my 2 and 4 on the inside. This A Merry Little Wish, I think, came from a retired item, a retired stamp set. So there are those that came from the Celebration tag dies with the Celebration with the tags, Celebrate with Tags. Now there's one more in this set. It's this one right here. Now it's a little bit bigger, and it has these pieces on the edge. Once you cut it, you fold these pieces over and fold this up, and you make a pocket. And when you have that pocket, it's perfect for slipping a gift card in. Now, this is not a gift card, but it is the size of a gift card, and it goes in just beautifully. Now, what you can do here is you can, and I'll show you how we can do this. All right, you measure. Let's measure what this is. The width of this, let me get the right side. Here we go. The width of this is 2 1/4. The length of it is 3 3/4. So if we've got, I'm going to use this as my edge, 2 1/4. And we said it was 3 3/4. So we'll go down to 3 and I'm going to go a little bit, say 4.5. And the reason I'm going to do that is so I can cut something pretty at the end. Now, this, however, is going to be your fold. So it's going to have to be, so I said 4 1/4. We'll make it 4. That's perfect. It's 4 1/4 right there. So all I have to do is measure 2 inches. Now this is a half a sheet of an 8.5 by 11-inch piece of paper. So it is 5.5 by 11.5. So, and it's horizontal. I am measuring 2 1/4. Now we know that we need to cut the pieces on the side, and I'm going to make that 1 2 3/8 here, and we'll do it 1 2 3 3/8 here. I'm going to draw my line. Okay, and now we're ready for cutting. Let me slide my paper trimmer in. Now, this sale is also on tools and paper, anything that you want, as long as it's in stock. Okay, so I'm going to cut this right there. Then this one, where I've got the 2, this is 2 3/8, and we needed, wait a minute, how much is this? That's 2. Is that what that was? 2 1/4. 2 1/4. Oh, I needed to make this a little bit wider. Okay, so 2 1/4 is the width. And we're just going to do, say, 1 2 3 4 5/8. So 2 1/4 and 5/8. All right, so I'm going to draw my line here on the outside marks, which was 2 5/8, and I'm going to cut it. Then on this mark, which was the edge, we're going to score. Let's get this blade down here and let's score. Okay, now we are going to, I think we said at 4 1/4. We're going to score it this way. We're also going to, we didn't we didn't do enough. At 2 and 2 and 1 2 3/8. We're going to score. Okay, I didn't score very well. Let's go back over it. There we go. Now, it's smaller. So actually, what we could have done is 1/4 here, or just gone out white on both sides. But I'm going to show you how we can do this. So we can score here. Where's my bone folder? Of course, it has disappeared. It was right here. Well, never fear, I have another one. So we're going to score right here. Then we're going to score here. Now this one, because I measured wrong, it's going to be too narrow to put the gift card in, but it shows you how to go about the process of making this. Now, what you need to do is right here, clip to that line, and then miter it on both sides, and that will help it to go in together. I'm sorry, I keep getting out of the focus here, or out of the line of vision, I guess I should say. I keep forgetting I have to lean farther forward. And then we're going to do the same thing here and here. Now, here's where you need to decide what kind of top you want. I'm going to see, I just got this one punch from Stampin' Up. And I'm going to see if it will go in even. I can push it down. Okay. And it doesn't cover this part, but that's okay, because this is just the part that's going to be folded in. Okay. Now, we're going to do, and actually, with this, we do not have to cut this. What we need to do is cut it where it's going to be meat. So let's go ahead and right there. This is where it goes down, and it meets this scored line. I'm going to cut this right here. And then this piece right here, we can cut straight across. So I'm just going to do that on my cutter. I'll be right back. Okay, so now you've got this part that goes straight across right here, and then you've got this decorative part on the outside. So now what you're going to do is fold these pieces in like this. I sure did make this narrow. All right, and so what we're going to do is take our glue, get all these pieces out of the way. I have a big silicone mat here because I was always losing my small one. And now I love it because I can just do any work without fear of, of getting, that went up underneath my fingernail, getting glue or tape on the other items I'm working on. I've got plenty of space to work with it, but it's hard to get it off when you get it, when you're working on it with all these pieces. So I'm going to run this along the edge like that. And I'm going to do it on this side too. Okay, and then we're just going to fold this over. And we're going to hold it for just a minute while it dries. and it won't take long. We got a little bit of a sticky out thing there. I'm going to get rid of that, the point. And now you have your pocket. Now, like I said, I measured wrong and I got my pocket too narrow. But in order for this to be the right size, let me put the pen in my ink so it does not dry up on me. Okay, we're going to measure. You would need for it to be 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 3/4. And then the folded part right here could be 1/4. So 2 3/4 and score at 2 1/4. Okay. So, or you score at 2 1/2 on either side. Is that right? 2 1/2, 2 3/4. So you'd have 1/4 on either side. So you score 1 1/4, 2 1/2 on one side, and 1/4 on the other side. And then you would fold it at whatever point you decided as far as the length is concerned. And then you would have your decorative top. Now, you don't have to have a decorative top. It can be square. You can cut the corners off. You can round them. It all depends on what you want to do as far as making your pocket. Okay, so there's the pocket. And I've shown you these. Now, I want to show, the other thing that you can do with this is if you do not want to have the flap where you lift it up to put 2 and 4, you can do this. You can cut it in half like this and then put 2 and 4 on the back, or you can make it part of your design, 2 and 4 from or 4 on the front. All right, now we got that part done. Let me show you the other tags that you can use. The scallop contour dies. Let me see, make sure about this. Scallop contour dies are available right here. So if you wanted this set, you could get it. But I do not think, I'm not sure about the color and contour. All right. And of course, that all may change by the time you go and look at it, because it's going fast. The Snowman Magic that I used for this, the Snowman dies are available. The Snowman Magic stamp set is gone. Okay, and then I thought we could use the Penguin Place to do some of the tags, because that's so easy. You punch them out and you just stick them down in whatever fashion you want to, and then you put your 2 and 4 on the back, or 2 and from. But the Penguin Place stamp set is gone, but it's available in the French, but the punch is available. So then I went to, and this is the Delightful Tag Topper. So last time I checked, it was available as well. And there are different sizes that you can cut your the bottom part of your tag and then have your decoration curved, scalloped part at the top. Okay. So then I went to the tailor-made tags, and these are available. And they have the same size, not same size, but the same shape in 4 different sizes. So here is this one. That's what it looks like. And then this one, the largest one is just a tad bigger, is this. And then it goes down gradually until it gets to be a small one. So that's that. So I decided to show you one tag. Here is a tag that I made with this one. And all I did is I cut my paper. I had a punch that I punched the corners out, and I curved the bottom. I pasted that down. I stamped my tree, and this is from an older set. I love using my old rubber stamps from the 1990s for doing tags because they have some of the coolest images for it. And then I cut out a star and put Wink of Stella on it and just plop that right down. And then on the back, you can write to and from. And I put twine in through the little circle, little hole. And it takes about 9 inches. And you push it through. And I need to show you this because people have been asking me. Let me get a piece. So I'm going to take my twine and I'm going to measure, it's about 7 to 8 inches here. I didn't measure exactly, but that's what I think. Let's see, it is, actually it's 9. And I fold it like this, where the ends are together, and then I get the loop and I push it through. And this is true for ribbon too, like this. And I get a big enough loop, and then I open it up and I put that through it, both of them through it. Well, you didn't catch. This one needs to go through as well. And most of the time it'll go through together, but it got separated. And then I pull it, and I pull it so tight that it bends or tears into this. But then at the end, I tie a knot. Like this, and I try to get a, this is longer than I normally would get, but you can do it. Let's tie it again. See if I can get a smaller, shorter. I'll go down here. Get this about right there. I'll clip this off. So you need about 7 inches, really. And then you have the little string for your tag, which can wrap around a bow. It can be hung on a tree, or you can tape this. Okay, so here's your tailor-made tag. Okay, and you have different sizes. Then I want to show you, and this stamp set, this die set, and this Christmas season stamp set, which I love because it has the pine cones that look 3D. But this is on the next page, and it is the seasonal label dies. I use this over and over and over. This is perfect for using It's a little big on that one, but it's perfect for this one, for sentiment. And it's what I used for this sentiment right here. Now, I also used it, slide these things over, when I was making my gnome tag book. Now, this is a book that I made, and this is cereal cardboard under here. But I made it and then made a spine. The pages are little petite paper bags, and I made a pocket. You cut the bag where there's a pocket, and then on the inside of the bag, I gift these, and I put the tags that I have made that match whatever is on down here. Sometimes they're a little different, but most time they're matching. You store them here, and when you run out, this can be used for a photo book to store your Christmas photos or holiday photos, or it can be, or for a particular event. Say you went skiing, you would decorate it for skiing on the front, and then everything would relate to skiing inside. Now, I also then put a tag in the front. This tag I just stamped on the paper itself. But on this one, I used that same, and it was right here. Here it is. The same die. No, I didn't, but this could be used. This was another die. I think came from an old set, retired set, but this die is the same size and can be used perfectly right here. So I put these in, and then it's a beautiful remembrance of an event or of your holiday season with family or friends. I used the gnome paper, and that's no longer available, but the gnome dies and the gnome dies and the stamp set, the bundle, is still available. And I use that paper for decorating each of my pages. Now, I've also done this with the gingerbread collection that retired. And what I did with this is I cut this out of the wrapping paper. It had dies that would cut these out. And then I will put these on a tag like I did those in the front. And I cut these out for each page that I have here. And then these four will go into the pocket. I don't have the other gingerbread one with me right now, but it was done the same way, except that I stamped and created the pictures or the images that went on each of the pockets. Okay, I think that I have shown you everything that I needed to show you tonight, and also to tell you about the last chance items going so quickly. Go make sure that you check it out and you get the items that you want, because they are going really fast. And just from the time that I held my live last week, while I checked before my live, and during it, one of my viewers went to get one of the sets and it was gone. So it goes that fast. So it just depends on what people are wanting. They see things on videos that they really like and want, and they go and they purchase. Um, and then who knows if it'll be available when you want to go and check it out. So I urge you to check it out quickly and to also check the clearance rack. You will find some good deals. Okay, I think that's everything for tonight, and I appreciate you joining me. I hope that you will make some holiday tags. You don't have to use the dies. You can cut it out of paper yourself and fussy cut. Do a scalloped edge by fussy cutting, or if you have any decorative edged scissors, you could do that. Or if you have old edges, edgelets from predated early 2000, late 1900s, you might be able to find, or to make, you might be able to make your edges on your tags with those. There's just so many ways that you can do it, and there's so many stamp sets that have just the perfect size images for your tags. So have fun and create some wonderful gift tags to put on your gifts this holiday season, and watch everyone say, wow, you made that, and enjoy. So I want you to have a Merry, Merry Christmas. I will see you one more time before Christmas, and then we will be doing something fun then too. So until I see you next time, I'd like for you to dream, create, and share. Bye-bye.